What's going on, everybody? It's your boy AJ, and it's the end of the month, so you know what that means. It's time for another Blu-Ray haul, and I am excited to show you guys what I picked up in the month of February 2022. And yeah, we're gonna get into this thing, so let's go. Yeah, so last month I made a boo-boo. I made a mistake, and I didn't show off one of the biggest things that I picked up in January. And I know my buddy Alex Thomas, he's gonna have my head for this. I mean, we already talked about it, but yeah, Back to the Future, the 4K trilogy, I picked up in January, and yeah, I'm happy about this purchase. Actually, I enjoy the two films that I've seen of it, and I'm going to watch 3 very soon. They were, well, the first one I'd seen a few years ago. The second one was a first time watch when I picked this 4K setup, and yeah, let's just show it off a little bit. It's a booklet, Back to the Future Trilogy, and it's got the sleeves, got the Blu-ray on one side, 4K on the other. And you know, some people don't really like this setup. It says it scratches the disc when you try to slide them out of the sleeves there. I've never had any issues personally, because I do have a few like that. I have the Spider-Man joints that are like that, and I never really had an issue with the discs like skipping or being scratched or anything. But yeah, Back to the Future trilogy. All right, on to the things that I picked up in the month of February. All right, Bad Boys, the trilogy. We got Bad Boys 1, 2, and Bad Boys for Life in this pack, Blu-ray pack. And it didn't come with a digital code. I bought it used. It's okay. It actually has stacked discs in here, but I don't know how I feel about that. I don't love stacked discs, but I feel like I take stacked discs over the pages, the trays. I don't know. But I picked it up for $14.99. I was gonna wait. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, I was gonna wait to pick up the 4Ks for this, but I saw this for $14.99 at Disc Replay, and I was like, hey, what the heck? Let me just pick up all 3. I didn't own any of the films, so I went ahead and picked up Bad Boys Trilogy. All right, I got this one for Valentine's Day. My lovely lady picked this up for me. She knows I love this series, so she picked up the first season of Insecure on Blu-ray, and it was only $7.99. So it seems like she got a pretty good deal on it. Complete first season. I don't know how many episodes, maybe 9 or 10 episodes in this season. But yeah, I love this show. I'm very sad that it ended, but you know, I'm trying to fill the void that is Insecure, but nothing is working so far. So if you guys have any suggestions of Insecure type shows, let me know. Show off the back. There's Issa Rae on the back. Got Lawrence and Molly down there. So yeah, I love this show. So let me know if there's any other TV shows like that. So yeah, moving on. Next, I got The Strangers. A lot of people say this is like one of the scariest films ever made. I don't feel the same way, but it does really give like a creepy, eerie vibe. I don't necessarily get scared of it, but it's a good film. I enjoy it. It's kind of like one of those home invasion. I think really the reason why people really think it's scary is because it could happen. It's not something that's that far-fetched. It's a home invasion, hostages type thing. People in masks. But The Strangers, yeah. I have seen the second one. I didn't pick it up. I saw it at Disc Replay, but I was like, the second one I don't like as much. It's not horrible, but I don't like it as much, so I didn't pick it up. Maybe next time, maybe, I don't know. But The Stranger. All right, this next one is actually a recommendation from my buddy Tyler, Mind of a Nerd. It's White House Down. The sticker is covering the title, but it is White House Down, starring Jamie Foxx and Channing Tatum. Yeah, I've seen this. I saw this movie in theaters. I haven't seen it since. I remember it being a cool action flick, but it's not anything that I can remember like details. So I'm gonna have to go back, rewatch it, and yeah, I hear that it's kind of like Olympus Has Fallen, and I watched that for the first time recently. It was decent, but found it for $4. Can't beat that with a stick. All right, next up is a new release. It is the Eternals Steelbook, 4K Steelbook. Yes, I do. I love this movie. I enjoy this movie a lot. This is the inside with the disc. And yeah, you can get a good look at your characters down there. But yeah, Eternals, top 5 MCU. Don't at me. Don't at me. I love Eternals. Can't wait to watch it again. Next up is Friday. I love this movie. I can't believe I didn't own it in the first place, but I found it at half price books for $3. It was on the clearance rack for $3, and I feel like this is kind of a rare find, so I'm surprised that it was on clearance. Maybe they kind of looked over it, but I found it for a deal, so I'm glad about that. I really enjoyed this movie. I can't wait to watch it again. And yeah, Friday. Next up is End of Watch. David Ayer, he was in his bag on this one. I really like End of Watch. I don't know how popular this film is. I haven't really talked to a lot of people about this movie, how they feel about it, but it's kind of like a body cam type found footage movie. But it's good, man. I really enjoyed it when I first watched it. I'm ready to watch it again. Jake Gyllenhaal, Michael Pena. I feel like Michael Pena is kind of like a comedy actor, but in this role, he was pretty serious as far as I remember. So yeah, End of Watch, man. I really enjoyed this movie, so I'm ready to watch it again. Next up is a Nolan classic, Memento, with Guy Pearce and Carrie-Anne Moss. Yo, this movie is trippy. I watched it for the first time. I had it on my 100 movies list last year, and yo, my mind was blown. I even had to watch an ending explained video after I watched the movie, but this one is good, man. It's mind-blowing. It's trippy. If you like to think, if you like to put puzzle pieces together while you're watching a movie, this is the movie for you. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Memento. This one is a personal favorite of mine. I feel like a lot of people don't even know it exists. This is probably my most watched film. Yes, even over certain movies that we'll get into later. But yeah, I think this is my most watched film of all time. I've probably seen it like 30 times, maybe 30. I don't know, and it's not something that people know about. It is What Happens in Vegas, starring Cameron Diaz and Ashton Kutcher. I finally picked it up on Blu-ray. I had it on digital. That's where I watch it. But I watch this film all the time. I didn't watch it much in 2021. I kind of took a break, but in 2022, we changing that, baby. We changing that. What Happens in Vegas. I love this movie. There's no real reason why I love this movie. It's just something that gets me. I don't know. I like it a lot. So What Happens in Vegas. This one is one that my wife actually showed me for the first time. 10 Things I Hate About You. I watched this for the first time maybe a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Yeah, it was in February, so it was around Valentine's Day time, so it was a few weeks ago. 10 Things I Hate About You, Heath Ledger and Julia Stiles. And yeah, this movie is good. I was kind of shocked at how much I liked this movie. I watched it on Disney Plus, and it didn't really seem like a Disney Plus type movie because it has some content in it that didn't seem, family friendly, but it's good though. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoy it. So 10 Things I Hate About You. I'm glad I picked this up. Next one is one that I've had on my radar for a long time, and it's Hancock. Will Smith, Charlize Theron, and then you got, who's the guy in it? Why am I blanking on his name? Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman. I don't know why I was blanking on his name, but Hancock is, I enjoy Hancock. It's not the best movie ever. It's kind of like a little generic, but it's not bad. It's a cool movie. Will Smith, man. I watched this in the theaters. I enjoyed it. So, Hancock. Next one up is Red. I've been looking, these movies have been on my radar. Red and Red 2 have been on my radar for a while. And I just never pulled the trigger for these movies, but I picked up the first one and I do enjoy it. For the most part, I think I saw it in theaters. I think that might have been the last time I watched it. If I did watch it again, it was like bits and pieces on TV or something, but it's Red. Next one, I'm trying to complete my Quentin Tarantino collection. I know a lot of his 4Ks are coming out this year, but yeah, Reservoir Dogs. And I'll probably pick up a few of those 4Ks, but not all of them. I don't think I'm gonna get Reservoir Dogs if it drops on 4K. I think I'm fine with the Blu-ray. Reservoir Dogs, I do like this film, but I will admit that it's an acquired taste and I have to be in the mood for it. It's very, very dialogue heavy. Not a lot happens. It's a lot of conversations and things happening throughout the movie. Not things, but conversations and dialogue happening in the movie. So I the first time I watched it, I really, really enjoyed it. Second time I watched it, I don't think I was really in the mood for it. So I was like, okay, it's not as good as I thought. But like upon reflection, I just realized that I have to be in the mood for a dialogue heavy movie to watch this movie. But it is well done. It's a well crafted film. So Reservoir Dogs. All right, so this one is an upgrade. I already had this movie. This is an upgrade for me. It is BVS, the Ultimate Edition on 4K. I picked it up for $6. How you gonna beat a $6 upgrade? 4K BVS. Soon I'm going to get into the DCEU and rewatch all the films. So I'm excited to watch this one on 4K. I had the Blu-ray. I just watched it recently, a couple months ago. But I'm excited to watch the 4K. But yeah, BVS Ultimate Edition on 4K. With a slip. Quentin Tarantino again. Pulp Fiction. I did not own this movie. And I like it. It's not my favorite Quentin Tarantino film, but I do enjoy it quite a bit. I am looking forward to watching it again. But I think I only seen it once, and it was in 2020, I believe. But yeah, Pulp Fiction. It's a great movie. Maybe a tad overrated, but I like it a lot. All right, I'm gonna just show these together. 21 and 22 Jump Streets. I was gonna get the 4K for the first one, but I said forget it. It was $4 at Disc Replay. I didn't want to pay $17 for 21 Jump Street, even though I like these movies. I definitely like the first one a lot more than the second one, but yeah, like they're essentially the same movie. They have a lot of similar jokes. Kind of the plots are very, very similar. One's in high school, one's in college. That's basically the difference. But yeah, both of them were $4.99, so I went ahead and picked them up. 21 and 22 Jump Street. Oh man, y'all not ready for this one. Y'all not ready for this one. The Twilight Saga, the 5-film collection. These movies, pure cinema. I'm going through them right now. I actually after this video, I'm gonna finish Eclipse. I had never seen Eclipse. I've only seen the first movie before I picked this up, and my buddies were watching it, and I was like, might as well. It was $7.99, the 5-film collection, And I was like, might as well pick it up, might as well watch them. I know the Batman is coming out this week. I am so pumped, and I was just gonna check it out because of Robert Pattinson. And you know, I'd never seen these movies before. I said, why not? So, the Twilight Saga. And getting into the steelbooks, I know I showed off Eternals, but getting into the last steelbooks that I have. A lot of folks picked this up. I think all my buddies picked this one up. It is the La La Land Lionsgate Steelbook. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. It is everything. Oh my gosh, look at this. Probably one of my favorite steelbooks that I own. It is gorgeous. Open it up there so you can see it. Sorry about the glare. And the inside, you can see that. But yeah, funny story about this movie. When I watched it for the first time, didn't love it. Felt like it was extremely overhyped, overrated. And I haven't watched it again. But I had to pick this up because this steelbook is glorious. So I'm gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna give it another try, give it another spin. I know my buddies really love it, so I'm gonna watch it again. If I don't love it, it's okay. I have this beautiful steelbook. So La La Land Lionsgate Steelbook. And if you know me, you know that I love this movie beyond belief. Encanto. I love this film. Probably seen it 7 times since it's been released. It released on my birthday. This movie is made for me. I love this movie so much. I love the music. I love the family. I love the colors. This movie is so great, and I don't think I'll ever get tired of watching it. Actually, I'm gonna take these discs out so you can see the entire photo that's inside. I don't like taking these discs out, but all right. Look at this. All right, moving on. I could talk about Encanto all day. Do the Right Thing on Steelbook, 4K Steelbook. This was a really good deal. I got it for $11.99. Do the Right Thing. Yeah. Show that off like that. Spike Lee joint. I watched it for the first time recently. I'm dropping a review for it actually today on Instagram. That's the plan anyway. But Do the Right Thing. Solid movie. All right, last but certainly not least, this is my last pickup of the month of February 2022, and it is the Mission Impossible 6 film collection on 4K. This was actually out of stock for the longest time, and I saw that it went back in stock. They restocked it, and I jumped on that so quick. And yeah, I love all these movies. Maybe not the second one. I don't hate it. It's just definitely the weakest out of all the films. And yeah, Ethan Hunt, come on now. Mission Impossible, love the series. So that has been my Blu-ray haul for the month of February 2022. Let me know in the comments what you guys picked up this month. And yeah, just a heads up for next month, I don't plan on getting really any films or any, physical media next month. Not really in April either, except the things that are already pre-ordered. I pre-ordered the Mondo Steelbook for Infinity War, the Zavi exclusive for March, and then in April, you guys already know, Spider-Man No Way Home comes out, so I already pre-ordered that, so that's gonna be coming in. But I have a Blu-ray hunt, like a ultimate extreme Blu-ray hunt video plan coming in the spring, the end of spring. So stay tuned. I might have some special guests for that Blu-ray hunt. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And in the month of March, I am getting back on my snack game. I am going to be taste testing different snacks. I kind of veered away from doing snack reviews and snack taste testings, but I am getting back into that in the month of March, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, like this video, smash that subscribe button if you haven't, and we out of this one. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.